we have a water feature. It's not nearly this fun, but I can't bear to show the new one since this one was cool, because you can see we had planned to have a section cut through the water, and there still is a tiny little moment like this here at 14th Street. And then it actually have a glass bottom over 14th Street that allows water to be refracted down onto the cars below. These are from about 6 months ago, so this is much further along. But basically, we've started. The highline is, or the paving is almost complete in the first phase, and as I said, planting has commenced. It's about halfway done in the first phase, which is pretty exciting. I'm going to move on to two other projects, and they're both. Well, I'm going to say that they're both sort of ecological projects, and you can take a vote at the end of what you think. But we recently won another competition for a new public park. This is Governor's Island, and this is in conjunction with Westgate landscape architects from Rotterdam and Roger Marvel. And it was fairly highly publicized, probably highly underfunded park because no one lives on Governor's Island, so there's nobody to pay for it except for taxpayers, and we know how that's headed right now. So we'll see what happens with the park. But the park is really, it's a really amazing island that probably most of you haven't been to, but I would encourage you to go because it's really fun even before anything happens there. And it consists of a historic district. This is the actual island is right there. This is all New York City, the construction of the New York City subways. And this contains, I think, 100 structures, most of which are landmarked. And the entire island itself is a national landmark. There are 2 forts from different ages, both really interesting. Particularly this guy here, I think it's Fort J, up in the corner. And the idea for the competition was to essentially draw a line here, say that you can do whatever you want with the stuff down here, while sort of kind of making an impression up around the periphery of the island. So, one of our first kind of thoughts was, well, this is all about being in the harbor and being connected to all the things that are around you by view. And so we just sort of charted all the different views. I mean, in every which way, there's an amazing view, whether you're looking at downtown Manhattan, or whether you're looking at the Statue of Liberty, or Ellis Island, or the shipyards in Red Hook, or Brooklyn proper. One of our first ideas was to think about an artificial landscape which kind of met in kind of energy the kind of artificial landscape that already exists in Manhattan. So rather than have this be glass and stone and steel, we would have it be green, or as Adrian Hauser likes to put it, broccoli. So we're making a kind of broccoli island. This was his broccoli sketch. But we all liked that. We thought that was very cool because this park needs to be of the stature of Manhattan to be anything. It needs to live up to all those other great things that are in New York Harbor. It needs to be the next great thing. And what if this great thing could speak about the harbor and the ecology of the harbor and the nature of New York City? What if that could be its whole kind of impetus? And so that's sort of where we're headed with it.